counterpick the Marth with his Falcon. So might have some weird counterpicks here, or we might just see a plain old.
We
Fox Falco.
might see that plain old. Brew MNKT.
MNKT. What could that be? I don't know. Like MK Ultra.
Oh, and I think that's just gonna cover it. First stock gone.
Wow.
12 seconds. That was a very clean. Got him on stage. Laser, F-tilt, just fucking good old.
Yeah. Jism's his movement is just so quick, man. His wavelengths are so quick. I feel like his wavelengths have like a +1 speed or something compared to like other Falcos. It's weird.
He just the way he like lands on platforms is just different than me and you.
Yeah.
Like, and I think you land on platforms better. Like when I'm not grooving, you just over average, but he just will never not like be better. And I feel and he goes under and he takes the second stock.
That was Mango-esque.
Maybe
It's Big S4 style right there. Love that.
the way like he did what's it called? Me and Jacob were talking about it at work, and the up air, the last top floor, he got a few combos. And when I was on like commentary, I noticed, I was like, oh, he was like telling me at work about those up airs he wanted to implement, this and that.
Okay.
And when we were watching Smash Summit, it was, like Mango's starting to implement like a lot of those up airs and mix ups.
Are we talking about weak hit up airs or like what kind
weak
of
hit, or like just weak hit up airs into like a next combo or like this and that.
Yeah.
But like following it up was like not the normal stuff. It was like different, like just like, and he was like starting to do it the week before, and we were talking about how we saw Mango do that at the last Smash Summit. So
dope.
Oh, nice
Jism
triple
kind
shine.
of chefing here. 3 stocks to 1, looking real good.
His shield pressure has just been really good. They go with a little trade, but that up air is gonna be great for Neologism right there.
Yeah. Andy's no slouch at a shield, man. I was playing Andy. His China shields are really solid. So the fact that Jism's okay, get hit by one
Speaking
there.
of which,
Yeah, speaking of which, but
I'm glad you
in
didn't
general though,
commentary,
Jism's
Chris.
avoiding them like pretty well.
oh, he tries to go for a super snipe, but
Shorten?
Andy goes under, and bats will do that to you.
Maybe he wanted the short in there, I feel like. But
Maybe, but Anair will take that first game for Neologism.
that's the worst when the guy just spawns down and instant kills you, and you think you're being tricky. It's like, oh, I just died.
I'm being a little sneaky bear with it.
I know, it's like waveling around, real smart.
I'm being a little sneaky bear with it, and then you just, and you're like, oh, okay, man.
All right, game 2. So Andy staying Fox, no weird mark
Back to
counterpicks here.
Stadium. I think this really does depend on what type of person you are. I think it is a normally good, but I think if Falco can get moving and grooving on this, it does reverse. Especially, I think 2 platforms just kind of helps out combos for like Falco.
Yeah, I like it for combos, for like up airing through the platforms, or like even like forward airing through the platforms.
Or like being able to tech chase on these platforms, because they're like the little reserves in like the desert.
Mm-hmm.
You get them on, and it's like, oh, beauty. Now we get to play. Lands, doesn't get a jab nor anything. Nice recovery from Andy.
Yeah.
Landing shine. Up air is going to take that stock. First stock goes back to Neologism.
Falco needs to have good ground game though to make this level work for him. Like if you're a panic jumper kind of Falco, like I can be sometimes, then you're not gonna like it.
I think every Falco can be sometimes, and when you're on this stage, you literally just have to remember. I think that is the big thing, Jack. It's not even Jack would bait out any panic jumps. He would bait out your jump.
Yeah.
And I think that was like a big thing.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay grounded more in general.
Same.
But it's tough. It's tough. When the pressure's on, you're like,
yeah,
I gotta
same.
jump, I gotta jump.
I noticed you and Jack have been fucking trying to fiend me on the top platform when you guys come down. I was like, no, I'm staying on the ground. Come to me.
Yeah, fair. So that's reasonable. Andy keeping it
A
close
little
here.
shine nair action, gets the up smash follow up, back
that
air,
choice.
and Downer's going to take the stock.
That was custom.
For the first time in the set. Andy takes the lead, and it's not for long.
Like the way Jacob just like dash
That's
danced into that
my bad,
down air
Andy.
to like set it up perfectly was very impressive. Like just small stuff like that. Andy on the tech chase. What can he get? Gets shine though. Jacob put on the pressure. Little mistake.
A lot of approaching lasers on the shield. Very interesting, but he does flub that.
Shine bear from Andy was nice.
He gets a back air, gonna send them off. I think that's gonna be the stock if he. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to do it a little bit more quicker, but a lot of the offstage shine, like turnaround down airs, shenanigans, if you've noticed.
I was thinking about that for like more for back airs, but I do the shine turnaround down air sometimes. But
I think that was like my one thing where I wanted to start covering Jack specifically, but it's also working against like Andy and Jism a lot.
I've actually been doing the Ginger Nair versus Jack when he tries to ride the wall. It's been working for me a little bit. Because he's really good at riding the wall, but like the Ginger Nair is really good for calling that out. I feel like if they're not like absolutely frame perfect.
This could be it. Andy needs an opening, but if Jacob can find it first and he's shining like he's crying, then it's just simple as that. Down tilt, not
Jacob
gonna
in the
hit.
corner, breaks his way to corner, back to center stage here.
Gets a laser in.
Jacob making some mistakes here. Well, a couple of mistakes from Jacob in a row there.
But if Andy's not able to punish it, then it doesn't really matter. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody here, does it make a sound?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll see. That'll be the answer of this game.
The answer is the soil softens it. It does not. And speaking of which, Drop Smash will take the stock.
Good job,
Game
Andy.
2 goes to Andy. Andy Bodani.
Stadium paying off.
Oh, yeah.
Andy was able to reset back to neutral a lot more that game, I felt like.
Yeah.
Instead of
he had enough space. Like, that's why I felt with Jacob too, where like I could get a little more space to myself, and I was able to pick up my own way to fight. And I think then I would be more confident on going with a smaller stage afterwards.
Yeah.
But it is Yoshi's story, and if there's anyone who knows Yoshi's story,
He did
like
the forward air
backwards-
thing too.
He did do the forward air thing.
You know what I'm
He
talking
is crazy.
Yeah. That's the frenzy.
Oh. I love Frenzy. He's such a
Frenzy's
sweetheart.
actually, he's so smart.
He's so nice. Me and him were talking on the boat party
Oh yeah.
at Gommel. He's such a sweetheart.
Nice.
Oh,
I didn't
shield
know. I
pressure?
didn't know he was a sweetheart. I knew he was gonna melee, but now I know. Sounds like he's the full package, man.
He is the full package. He's single. No. I'm still not going to connect. Andy could get in a little bit, but Jacob is just kind of moving with some hitboxes. But then there,
Andy baited that.
no
that
Randall,
platform.
and not going to be enough.
When Andy's cooking, he does these little micro movements to just barely think you can hit him, and then he gets away and whip punishes you.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if we see any of that.
I think he's the smartest micro spacer, and he goes down with a
Trade.
looking like Falco.
I guess he knew he couldn't get the shine spike there.
Maybe. I'm more interested in, like, he thought that sacrificing the stock was worth it.
Maybe he thought he was gonna trade.
But it seems to have disrupted Jacob's flow, and as I say that, Jacob's kind of getting into it, but Andy needs to
Oh, wow.
follow up on this. Shine.
Nice empty land.
Nice shine on the shield. He's been, he's been crispy with it when he's been getting the shine on the shields where he's still standing on the ground.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I feel like Andy, generally does get those.
Oh, Randy?
Oh.
Oh, reverse of the previous stock.
A little silliness right there.
A little Randall.
But hey, dead even match. Spot that shine's gonna get the opening for Jacob. Here
Oh,
comes the combo.
and little get up attack, but he was
He's
ready
got
to
another
down
one. Yeah,
there.
you know he's doing another one there. Oh.
He's too late. Does he let him get back on? Yep. Goes
Good.
straight to ledge. Oh, Jacob was going all the way back, and Andy managed to get a hit, but Jacob's in full
Andy
control.
showing resilience.
He was trying to read a jump up. What? You nut.
Trying to show from Andy? No, we don't see it. He actually messed it up there at the crucial moment. Andy's got corner control.
Ooh, could have reversal there, but nothing. Playing around.
What you got, Andy? What you got? We
Oh,
gotta see
Jism's
this.
looking for an opening. He wants to kill, and then there's going to do
tight
it.
battle,
2-1.
man. Tight battle.
Very close.
It's gonna be 2-1 for Jism, and I wonder if we're gonna go. Actually, Andy counterpick now, so
Back
Dreamland.
to Dreamland. Interesting.
proving our theory about the more space to kind of.
Yeah, he felt a little bit more comfy, but he wasn't doing bad in a tight, like a super enclosed space battle like that. He got his footing, and it was very impressive.
Yeah, true.
And Shine Grab that's the next thing. That's the next thing, and for you too. I'm
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I'm telling you this right now. It's our next thing. Shine Grab, it changes the fucking game. And
You're right.
And I do it, and then I full hop, and I feel like an idiot when
Dude,
I miss
I've
it.
known I need to be shot grabbing more for like years, and I just like never
Saves them.
never have done it. Everyone's always known.
Same. I've been trying. At this point, let's say like I've been consistently trying to practice like since beginning of Slippy.
Yeah.
Like since beginning, I switched back to Falco during Slippy. I'm in
Okay, from your Marth phase.
Yeah.
Your Marth era.
the Mart era,
Marth epoch.
the Martin. Oh,
Okay, Jake's swagging a bit with some reverse lasers.
he is looking like me with them reverse lasers to try and get it, but it doesn't hit. But he gets the follow up F tilt.
like
Little
that F tilt a
stank,
lot.
tries to save. No dice.
Laser F tilt's actually really solid, especially when someone's in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
And you're approaching from center. Andy's eyeing the up throw well.
Goes
no
for a super
follow-ups.
storm, but Andy does follow it up. Goes for another shoot. Misses the ledge dash. Hate to see it.
Can only get one.
He
Shorten,
is.
the shorten or the
He
purple
is
ledge dash.
side being a lot right now. I wonder what he. I wonder.
nairs!
These
Ooh.
nairs. Ugh.
Ooh.
He knows the DIN.
Jacob,
Oh, he
Jacob,
fast falls.
no.
But this is a Jacob classic.
Yeah, he does. Jacob
Shine
does
grab
UCSD
this
at least once or twice.
motherfucker. I'm practicing shine grabbing when I get home. If I can't get it consistent on like 20 opponents, throwing my controller out the room. That's it.
I can do the Shine Land grab like kind of consistent on like the Dreamland plats, on the side plats for Dreamland.
Oh yeah.
It's weird. I can only do them on Dreamland and like Battlefield. Oh, Jacob,
Oh.
jab pressure. Oh, he tried to read a jump at the forward air.
Oh, that was so smart.
That
of
would've been
him.
gross.
That's what I would have done too, except I would have probably not spaced it right. And he just has that spacing and he knew.
Yeah.
Or Nair couldn't have been too bad there either. Gets the up air, not going to follow up, misses the wave. Like, he's been doing that air dodge down to get on stage. Shine grab. Stop. I know I can't shine grab, Jacob. Shut the fuck up.
I like how Jacob's neutral is like kind of more proactive rather than reactive. Like
yeah,
he doesn't just like stand in place and like back air and like wait for you to come in or some shit like that. Like he's always like
no.
naring at you. Or,
what I've been trying to tell like a lot more people is that like you can play lame and like I get playing lame wins games, but I think if you want to go far, it is generally more accepted that like you have to take what you want in neutral, and that's what I've been telling like a lot of people. Even like it's just in general. I think you gotta take the stock because you really want that stock. And it's fine to let people know, as long as you're not being dumb, you have to be confident in like the options you choose, and then know your counter options, reversal meta. And this
could be the final stock here, by the way.
He lets him back. Oh, he was gonna let him back, but the side B goes under, and 3-1 for Neologism.